Welcome then to the latest edition of Extra Time. Thank you as always for your questions. Mario and Kieran are here alongside us.
A lot for Stevie? A lot for Stevie today?
Sorry?
A lot of questions for Stevie?
This is for Stevie, but not for Stevie. It's all right.
I wonder what this is
about. No, we did all the abuse in the show, don't worry. For Stevie, seeing the Champions League has 5 more games after this game week, and it doesn't really matter if you finish 1st or 8th in the table. Would it be better for Barca to rest some players against Bayern so they can be fully fit against Real Madrid?
I would say yes.
Right.
Well, because I always think your domestic league should be the priority. Mm-hmm. Unless, I suppose, if you're Real Madrid, it seems that they're the only club that the Champions League is always what they're after. But everybody else, I think, has to look after themselves domestically. And the fact that you do play 8 games in total means that you can rest somebody.
But Shaka, you always say winning is a habit. Mm-hmm. If you beat Bayern, then what great momentum.
I don't think Flick will rest anybody.
Would you, though? Should he?
A couple of changes at most. I think when you're playing as well as Barca are right now, you want to keep that going.
Yes.
And to that point, when you're winning, players don't feel tired. I don't know, as a coach, you have a greater responsibility than that. But as long as players are playing well, feeling confident, send them out there.
Kieran, would you want to be rested? Little rest before the big game?
I didn't. I actually preferred not being rested, to be honest, because I felt like it kind of ruined my rhythm. But some players do prefer. Some players do prefer.
As anyone who has seen Mario's single that he released, rhythm isn't his speciality, but Mario, for you?
Oh, boy.
No, my speciality, I like the rhythm. You know already, I like the rhythm. I need to keep playing. I'm just like the boys. I keep it simple.
Mario, how did you think Gakpo played yesterday against Chelsea, and what could he possibly do differently in the future to play better for Liverpool compared to playing for the Netherlands?
I think when it comes to Gakpo, because he's the consistency is very important for him, and I think for Holland, in Holland he does well because every tournament he becomes one of their main players and he scores great goals. So I cannot say that. And at Liverpool, when he came, it was kind of tricky for him. Then he picked up a rhythm, and now he's just winning. The thing is with Gakpo, I think what's very important for him is if you want to dominate games, right? You gotta take on your defender so strongly. But now he played against Reece James. It's arguably, he's maybe not in the rhythm yet what he would like to be, but he's definitely one of the best right defenders of England at the moment. So that would be a great test for him. And I think he didn't, I think he had to take him on way more. Because this was the moment that you are fitter and a guy is trying to get in the game, take him on and test him. And I didn't feel he did that so much. So for him, the best thing would be is just keep on working, because you want to get that form that he has from Holland. You got to bring that to Liverpool.
Kieran, do you think Arsenal have regressed? Their attacking play is stuttering, to say the least, and their discipline is definitely an issue.
Bit harsh, Shaba?
I don't think they've regressed. No, I don't think they regressed. I think it's hard to judge them without their strongest lineup, and we've missed 2 of our best players on the weekend, and I think that with those missing, they're not gonna. Then we're not gonna see the Arsenal that we know. We've known as the last 2 seasons. I think we've shifted. We've kind of gone a lot more solid. Defensively, we look a lot stronger, and as a result, I think it's affected our ability to have our attacking threats that we had in the last 2 seasons. But I don't think we've regressed. No.
Stevie, in your lustrous career, at least that's what ESPN FC guys tell me. I'm too young to see you play, or even to imagine you've ever kicked a ball. Oh, wow, that's right off the bat.
Yeah,
have a look at Stevie on YouTube. He was
went from a wonderful compliment to a gut punch.
That was a baseball bat.
For no apparent reason.
What?
That's when Hugh Jackman gave it. He goes, "You played football," to Stevie. Did you ever have a situation where world-class players like Bellingham had to change position to accommodate for another player?
No. No. And I would suggest that a player as good as Bellingham, if you have a player as good as Bellingham,
right,
you're going to be more successful if you have him in his best position. So I don't remember anybody ever getting shifted for somebody else who was that good, and I certainly wouldn't expect them to be moved because I think it's going to hurt your team.
Kieran, I think back to England team, you were part. You think of the Lampard-Gerrard conundrum that was continuous, wasn't it, pretty much throughout both of their careers when they played for England?
Yeah, it can be a big problem when you have too many talented players in the same team. It's not just to say that it's always going to click and work. I think it takes a real top manager to still get the best out of a team, you know, a star-studded team like a Real Madrid. Like you said, Dan, the England team never managed to reach their full potential. I would say you would think with the players that they had, and I think that you're right. It was probably down to trying to fit too many players into similar players into a team, and I think that can kill you sometimes as well.
Okay, can I just ask, what's a lustrous career? What's lustrous? Is lustrous a word?
Illustrious. Oh, illustrious. I see. I mean, just made it.
No, I'm just. Rohan just attacked Stevie for no apparent
So now
reason.
you're having to go at his grammar.
Yeah.
His spelling.
I don't know what's lustrous.
Okay, there we go.
Right.
Team player.
There you are. That's nice, isn't it? Shaka backing you. You don't see that very often from that seat. Kieran, do you think the manager of England needs to be English?
And what does the next bit say?
Well, no, I was just asking that bit because I was interested in that question first.
I mean, I don't think it. If I was playing for England at the time, I didn't have an English manager. I don't think it would affect me. No, to be honest,
Right.
as a player.
Was it Capello that gave you your first cap?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are you saying that in a weird way? That's the truth.
No,
It's okay.
I had no objections that he wasn't English at all.
Right. Well, of course, he got your cap.
For fans, I think it's, you know, obviously some fans it's different, but for me as an England fan, if I see an England manager's not English and he's not doing a good job, then, you know, I'm not gonna want him out and replace him with an English manager. I just want someone that's equipped to do the job, and I think Tuchel's a really good appointment.
Tuchel. Kieran, was Capello as grumpy as everybody said he was?
He was grumpy most of the time, but then he would always throw in a little witty joke to try and to lighten the mood, to show that he's not kind of. I think it was just like a facade of his that he was giving off, but deep down, I think he was actually quite a jokester deep down.
No, I don't believe. Really? Fabio Capello, jokester.
I mean, obviously he wasn't. Obviously, he wasn't full of jokes. His English wasn't good enough to really joke. But like, you know,
how did you know he was a joke?
He was still cracking a joke.
Yeah, translator.
No, joke. Something. Give us something.
Wow. Now Kieran's getting it. Mario, out of all your former teammates, who has the most powerful shot?
Oh, most powerful shot. Whew. Let me see. I mean, Lampard had a good strike. Yeah, Lampard. Maybe Seedorf, I think. Yeah, Clarence probably had a good. Yeah, he could. He had a rocket. You know what was funny actually? We're talking about strikes. You know, he didn't strike the ball that many times, but Kluivert, the way he hit it, you know, if he got the good connection, it was a pretty good thunderball. But Kluivert was good. But I have to pick. Yeah, I think Seedorf was the best of all of them.
Seedorf. Okay, Kieran.
The best.
Hands down, Lucas Podolski.
Really?
Yeah. Incomparable to any other teammates that I've played with. And I think probably most players that play with him will say the same thing.
Shaka, apart from yourself, who had the...
Stuart Pearce, certainly
Oh, yes. Yeah.
up there. I think he's well known for how well he strikes it. But in truth, Les Ferdinand, I think when Les caught it cleanly, he hit it even harder than Stuart Pearce.
Jan Molby.
Oh, really?
Go on YouTube and watch.
There you go.
Liverpool against Manchester United in the League Cup.
Okay. What year were we talking?
Anfield. Let me see, about 86.
Okay, 986, 87.
Something like that.
Okay.
He hits this thing from, I don't know, 40 yards, and Gary Bailey's in goal.
Right.
And watch it. The funny thing is the ball hits the back of the net, and then Gary Bailey dives.
Gary Bailey did that a lot.
I saw, what a strike. Yeah, big yard.
Okay, final question. Kieran, Messi worked with Bad Bunny on designs for new shoes and cleats. Which artist would you want to collab with on new shoes if you had the chance?
Careful.
That's a good question. Who would I want to collab with? I would go with. Does it have to be a solo artist?
It could be anyone you want, Kieran.
Who's Bad Bunny?
There it is. That's what I was expecting. There it is. There it is.
Boy.
He's the mean version of Bugs.
Yeah, I thought they misspelled it. It's Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, there we go.
I would have to go with someone like Eminem.
Eminem?
I'd have to go with someone like Eminem, yeah.
Eminem, nice. Mario?
What's the artist again that no one knows who he is, but he paints everywhere, especially in England? What's his name
Banksy.
again?
Banksy.
Yeah, I will go with a Banksy. I like him, man. Yeah, I don't know who it is, but what he brings out, he's so clever.
That's
that guy,
cool.
no one, till today, nobody knows who he is.
Yeah, that's very cool. Shaka.
Nice, Mario.
I'm going to go with a Trinidadian artist, Kez.
Right.
Kez from Kez Band. This band, but
Okay.
yeah, I'm going Kez.
Right, and here is the answer everyone has been waiting for.
Adele.
Adele. Yes.
Adele.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Adele.
Yeah, there we go.
Hey, there you go.
Yes, Stevie.
That is it. That brings us to the end of today's show. Thank you very much for joining us. We will return tomorrow as the Champions League is back. Real Madrid taking on Borussia Dortmund, I imagine, will be one of our big talking points.